here in Barcelona.
Paul Rodriguez is a huge pioneer of regular skateboarding and switch skateboarding. Kind of set the standard and made both ways commonplace, your left foot forward or your right foot forward. One of the most consistent skaters of his decade.
Now, Jeff, when you talk switch, what do you mean by switch?
Well, it's most people are favored, like in golf or another sport where they favor one way over the other. Paul has no favorite. He goes both ways. Think about that, guys. And he actually arrived a couple of days before the event to kind of get over the jet lag, get in his groove, and work with his technique, which that's just the way Paul does it. Doesn't mean he's over-competitive. That's just the way that Paul does it. It's the Paul technique.
It's amazing the symmetry that he has in his skating. There you go, switch stance, feeble grind to end it.
Now, it looked like that was after time. So the deal is, here at Street League, if you don't pop your board before the buzzer, then it does not count. 7.9 though for Paul Rodriguez, regardless of the switch front feeble, still a solid score and a great start here in the run section.
So there's that switch stance 360 kickflip, leading with the opposite foot forwards. Just so symmetrical in his skating. That switch feeble, frontside feeble grind at the end was so solid.
Nyjah Houston. Nyjah right now at the bottom of the barrel, 3.5. He is going to need to change something around on this one.
Oh, look at that for a start. I think we already touched on the fact that that's not going to bother him, that first run. Nice nose grind. Not wasting any time, straight into the rail. Backside 360 lip slide like it was just in the way.
And if you notice the trick that he had missed the first one, he switched for a nose grind from a frontside feeble grind. Very calculated in his choices. Huge kickflip to front board. That's how he gains traction on the leaderboard.
That and this hustle that we see. That's a lot of tricks.
He got a lot in right there in that 45 seconds. So he needs a 10 if he wants to get into second, but like we said, it's all about your best 4 scores. 8.5 moves him up into 5th place. So Nyjah climbing the leaderboard right now.
Way to switch the heat. Way to switch that heat back on everybody else.
That was a great run.
So here's that kickflip, catches it up in the air, brings it down onto that rail. So much could go wrong right there. It's a kickflip frontside board slide, and he scoops it off forwards. Really making up for that run that was a little lackluster for Nyjah Houston.
Honestly, that was textbook. 7.9 to get up into first.
Oh, that
wow,
same trick.
What a way to start this off.
Nollie 180 to fakey nose grind revert.
Yes, sir.
8.6, Nyjah now up in the top, 20.6. If he can stay on, it might almost be impossible for someone to beat him.
So here's a nollie 180. A nollie is when you pop off the nose of your skateboard. He grinds on his front truck, and then he scoops it back off 180. Really twisty there and a difficult move, especially on a round hander.
Into this, he needs a 7.4 if he wants to get above Tom Asta right now.
Oh, yes.
Switch backside Smith grind, leading with his opposite foot first.
Unbelievable. 8.2, Paul Rodriguez moves up back into the top spot. Tom Asta down in, he's gonna have 3 more attempts, and he's got 3 on the board. Nyjah now in 5th place, 20.6, needs a 4.6 if he wants to move up into the lead.
Oh, wow.
Paul's currently in 3rd, 22.6, needs a 6.8 if he wants to jump up into that top spot ahead of Tom Asta.
Oh.
Frontside blunt slide.
Beautiful.
First try this time. He struggled with that one a little bit in the semis, and it's actually the trick that got him into the finals.
That was absolutely amazing. 8.2 for Paul Rodriguez, now in 1st, pushing Tom down into 2nd with that 29.3.
So leading with his opposite foot forward, he pops up onto the end of his board in a blunt slide, a switch frontside blunt slide. Slides like 8 feet, almost the entire ledge, off so smoothly.
Nyjah Houston, Nyjah down in 6th with 1-0 under his belt. Oh, and he goes down on it twice.
Nyjah Houston together with Nike SB and the municipality of Barcelona to make this park happen. It's going to be left behind for everybody.
Wow, unbelievable. Evan now in the top, and Nyjah Houston in 7th. He needs to get a score right here.
Oh, yeah.
My goodness.
He needed a 7.7. I don't know if that was clean enough, but it was a super difficult trick that it took him so many tries to make. It's gonna be close.
7.8, he gets it. So that means he needs to get a 7.6 if everything stays the same. This score is so important for Nyjah. Look at that, that foot came off, had a little toe drag.
I think you got a little bit lucky with the judging on that it came and went so quick. Again, same issue.
So
Sometimes
hard.
that rail just gets you.
You know, sometimes the obstacle dictates the trick that you try. That might just not be a good rail for that trick.
The leaderboard and into first place.
Oh!
Does it?
Wow!
Unreal!
Nollie heel flip out. Look at his face.
The crowd is going wild here.
A 9 what? That's all I'm saying. A 9 what?
9.5! Paul Rodriguez now in the top spot with a commanding lead. 33.8.
Paul's like, come catch me.
Oh, and the crowd's gonna love that one.
And now, with the last attempt, the pressure is on everyone.
So Paul here ollies into a crooked grind, sets up his back foot with no time at all, and Nollie heel flips off the end of the rail. It was almost too late, but he saves it.
Let's not forget, you're locking in, you're flicking into the ground. Very difficult to keep rolling.
So one out now when he needs it.
Is this going to be Nyjah's day, or is someone else going to dethrone him and start the year off completely different?
Oh! God!
Backside 360.
Okay, that's eligible for a 10.
That's a trick that only he does on command like that.
Only one person has done that in this competition, and that's
9.3.
There we go.
Nyjah now at the top.
Did he steal it?
Of course,
steal
the
it?
last moment.
So much pressure on this one. So it's a backside 270 kickflip. He stops it and stomps it onto that board, completing the 360 rotation. Backside 360 kickflip lip slide, so incredible.
So much board control to spin and flip and catch, land on a circular rail.
Ever count Nyjah out. One try changed the whole face of this competition.
I cannot believe he did it. He is so unreal under pressure. Look at that smile. That's really going to put the pressure on Paul Rodriguez.
Oh!
And that does it. Nyjah Houston wins our first stop here at the SLS Nike SB Pro Open. Also winning himself a golden ticket directly to the Super Crown World Championships in Chicago.
My eyes are burning from this skateboarding. Please give them a break.
Oh, incredible.
That was unreal right there. Nyjah Houston, is he gearing up for a second season in a row?
Nollie crooked grind, Nollie heel out, which is the upgrade from the other trick that he did because he's ollieing off his nose and nose ollie into that crooked grind.
Top-ranked qualifier from yesterday, Paul Rodriguez. Look at Paul, so focused, just a machine out there. Paul did not make it into the finals last month in Brazil, and he's been skating with vengeance all week long, so focused. Doesn't want to just compete here in the final, wants that gold medal.
Wow, switch, backside 5-0. Paul is one of the guys that you really can't tell when he's skating the other direction. He has such symmetry.
Coming down to the final 5 seconds here for P-Rod.
This is exactly the run he wanted. He's not going to get the next trick off in time.
Again, each skater getting a... But here now, your defending gold medalist, Nyjah Houston, currently in the lead.
He's going to probably up the difficulty a bit here to try to better his 7.5, but he's in a good position for sure. Kickflip, frontside board slide.
Just textbook. You would never know that this guy needed
That was the that trick before there was the nollie 180 heel flip. That was the only difference from his first run.
on his first attempt in the control section. Come on, Nyjah.
Nollie backside 180.
Since attempt number 1 on his 4th attempt.
Here we go. Switch, kickflip, backside left side.
Nails it.
That should score well. 8.9.
That it does. Just missing out on the exclusive 9 club. Take another look as he jumps up to 2nd place.
Wow. So perfect.
8.6 on his first attempt.
Oh! Kick flip to frontside hurricane.
Nyjah.
If that doesn't score a 9, I don't know what does.
9.1. Tony Hawk, take another look.
Wow, look at that. So perfect.
It doesn't get any better than that. Nyjah Houston. Who skated really well today.
Switch, backside Smith grind on the ledge. He makes it look so easy, but that is a serious difficulty factor.
Check this out again. He is our new leader with an 8.3 there. And here now, Nyjah Houston, who has led through the first 2 sections. What's he got in store? Attempt number 1.
Wow, quick flip, frontside no slide. These guys are just machines when they know they need to make things. They need to make 4, obviously. And when it comes down to that, they don't take that many risks, but are still doing stuff that are extremely difficult.
So a 7.8 for Nyjah there jumps him back into the lead.
Wow, that's the trick that got Nyjah into the finals. Frontside 180 to switch crooked grind.
That should jump him up into the top spot. It does, an 8.0. Every given attempt. Here now, Paul Rodriguez.
Switch frontside blunt slide. Made it this time. That's going to be a good score.
So as we check that out again, the score comes in. An 8.8 for P-Rod. A section high today puts him up into silver medal position. Nyjah Houston, a 5.0 or 5.2 rather, would get him up to the top spot.
Oh, going for a 360 flip, 50-50, I believe.
There, here's Nyjah Houston sitting in 5th.
And Nyjah with the switch backside tail slide.
Let me show you how it's done. Nyjah Houston, as we take another look, a 7.7, that jumps him up into 3rd place.
Now I wonder if Paul's switch backside tail slide is worth 7.7.
It'll be interesting to see. So here's the one thing in contention. Here now, P-Rod.
Whoa!
Needed a 7.2 for the lead.
Switch kickflip, backside 50-50.
And Tony, he got it in 8.8. Take another look. We have a new leader.
That trick is hard. Going regular. Hard enough going regular, but doing it switch.
Effortlessly.
He's one of the only guys that could do it.
Textbook from P-Rod.
Wow.
As he jumps up into first place. And Manny bumps down to second. Here's Nyjah Houston. To take the overall lead, he would need a 5.7.
Oh, 360 flip to follow. That'll do it.
Come on. A 9.1 for Nyjah Houston. Back in the 9 club. Take another look.
So perfect. Look at that catch right onto where you want to be on the truck. Landing all 4 wheels at the same time. Switch, backside tail slide. It's clean. Now Nyjah scored a 7.7 when he did that trick.
An
They give him an
8.4 for
8.4.
P-Rod. Wow. That jumps him up into first place. It all comes down to this.
Over the hubba.
Nyjah Houston, an 8.5. And Nyjah Houston on the last trick of the contest takes it away, defending his gold medal.
Wow, that was so close.
Unbelievable, Tony.
A 1/10 of a point separates gold from silver here.
This is that storybook ending we've been waiting for. He needed an 8.4, and Nyjah Houston gets an 8.5. Let's go down to Jordan Whitley, who's out on the course with the defending gold medalist.